hand raised. Oh,
You're mute.
Yeah, you're still mute. You were unmuted and you're still mute, Herbert. And click that mic button. Or I understand Morse code as well. That if you want to send a message like that. Yeah. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna log in here, but why are we logging in here? Obviously to do the lab. Oh, what is the lab that we're doing? So that is the question. So I'm going to be explaining now what we need to do in the lab. So I'll just open our favorite, most advanced tools of all times, Paintbrush. Okay. So our lab, first of all, would be consisting of 4 virtual machines. So what are, well, hopefully everyone knows what's a virtual machine. So it's a machine that is virtual. Oh, okay. So we're going to be creating that on top of vCloud. So vCloud is a platform that has been provided to us by Humber. On top of vCloud, we are allowed to create how many machines? Anyone knows? We are allowed to create max 4.
31, 31 machines.
Oh, 31.
Yeah, I see on my dashboard
Mm-hmm.
0 of 31 VMs
Yeah,
running.
that I got the same information here.
Okay, that's great if they have increased it. Otherwise, we're allowed to create maximum 4 virtual machines. Well, I'm not sure why it's showing. If it's the case, wow, amazing. Um, I was going to say what's wrong with them, but I mean, what's right with them? Yeah, that's good. Well, last batch, we had that, and they didn't tell me at least if they changed the policy. So suppose we are allowed to create 4 virtual machines. Um, did anyone create a virtual machine on vCloud for any other course, like Linux or AWS? Anyone had created any machine or test machine? Has anyone created? No, right? No. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I create.
okay. So the thing is that suppose we're on our 4th machine and it gives you an error. So just then you have to understand that it's going to say that you ran out of quota or something like that. If that error comes, you have to delete your machine that you have and don't do anything very critical there. If it is 4 virtual machine, or you can just ask technical support as well. Hey, how many machines maximum we can create from technical support? You can ask that. Okay. That said, so we're going to be creating we're going to be creating a full environment of VMware from scratch, right? So suppose you are a new administrator that has been hired by a company. You're earning like 30 per hour and or 40 per hour and whatever. So you have been tasked to create a new branch environment in Toronto. So VMware environment from scratch. Okay, so the scenario is, as I said, um, the scenario is, as I said, that you have been hired to create, configure a branch. So suppose this is a Toronto branch. Toronto branch. Now in this branch, well, in the branch, obviously there would be a lot of servers, there would be a lot of applications. So suppose this branch supports, it has 5,000 users, right? So 5,000 users would have, and this company is about what? Insurance company? It's an insurance company. Actually, if it's insurance, it's a big company. It, eat up a lot of money from so many people. So suppose this particular branch has, and it has many other branches, but this particular branch has 5,000 users, and it's an insurance company. So you need to have security for the network. So you're going to create a network, right? Switches, routers, and deploy VMs with OS and applications. Okay, so provide security to the applications, right? Security, inventory should be there as well. Inventory, and the whole environment obviously should be virtualized. So it will be virtualized environment. So virtualization platform, we can say. So there are some straightforward requirements here. Any branch you go today, any company you get hired, you will have virtualized environment. Most probably it will be VMware. Otherwise, if the company is going less on budget, so it could be Hyper-V from Microsoft as well. And both pretty much the concepts are same, right? So you're going to be needing a lot of virtual machines for that. So suppose first you'll be purchasing obviously the hardware servers. And let me just grab those diagrams of hardware servers. So your company tells you that, okay, you're hired now and you're coming from this Monday. And we have purchased a lot of physical servers here. And those physical servers you have to assemble first. So when the company purchased, some of you may have that experience as well, that your previous company had purchased some servers. So those servers are not, uh, they don't arrive like ready to use. The RAM it arrives separately. CPU fans sometimes, and CPU itself, processors, they arrive separately. Network cards arrive separately, so you have to open the cover. You have to put all those stuff. Then the disks arrive separately as well. You put the disks inside, and then you got the hardware available there, right? So the company says, okay, we have a lot of hardware here, and we purchase it. You assemble it, and then you will be deploying on top of that. It's a virtualized environment. So anyone knows? Okay, guess what? This is totally new server, and I'm about to start it. So what am I gonna put? What software am I going to put on this physical server? Anyone?
Hypervisor EXE.
Exactly. Yes. So if hypervisor from VMware, uh, Hyper-V from Microsoft, Zen Center from Citrix, whatever the company has purchased, but 80% of the world's companies' data centers have VMware. So you're going to be installing a hypervisor, which is a very small software. Its only job is to host virtual machines, right? And to use the full capacity of the hardware. Suppose you have 1 TB RAM here. That's huge already. Suppose you have 20 terabyte disks, local disk, and then you have SAN, obviously, that has what, 100 terabyte from SAN. So obviously the hardware should be good. The more the hardware, physical hardware, the more virtual machines you can host on top of each physical server, right? So we're going to be installing hypervisor, which is ESXi. Now, in a production environment, in interviews, you're gonna say, we're gonna deploy host, ESXi host, you can say, or we're gonna deploy ESXi hypervisor. So the actual name is just ESXi, or we call it host. But here, just to understand, it's a hypervisor called ESXi. So it's not hypervisor ESXi, is there's no such word as hypervisor ESXi, right? So it's separate, and we just call it. So this is what you're gonna deploy first on the hardware. Oops. Okay. Write that again. Okay. Hypervisor in bracket ESXi. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create the whole environment from scratch. So we're gonna do that, and obviously we're gonna understand X. What am I doing? So hypervisor. Okay. I'll copy that. So you install that. So anyone knows how to install that? Just tell me if you know. And we don't get DVD drives nowadays, right? It's not nowadays, just way back. We don't get DVD drives. How do we deploy it physically. Anyone knows? Where we need a spell from Harry Potter, and that's
USB.
yes, exactly. So we use a bootable USB. We stick it to the USB. There's a front panel has USB ports available. You can stick the mouse, keyboard to it, and then or in the back as well. But you just stick a bootable USB with hypervisor software installed inside already. You stick it to the physical server, and then you boot from the USB, and it just picks up the hypervisor, and there you go, the installation goes on. So we're going to be installing on empty virtual machines the hypervisor, but in physical environment, that's the only difference. That's what we are not able to do. That we're going to have a portable USB, and we need to attach it, and we need to press the power button. It turns on, it detects the USB, and it just boots from it, or boot means start from it, and then it start asking, okay, what do you want to deploy? And you just simply select the options. It's ESXi hypervisor, right? So we deploy, suppose there are 4 physical servers. You assembled it, you put the USB stick to it, and then you install the hypervisor called ESXi, which is VMware hypervisor. And in our case, it's hypervisor 7. It has 7.1, 2, 3, 4 as well, updates as well. We have 7.0. Actually, we have 7.1. If we were partners of oh, did I say Microsoft? Yeah, because I teach Azure as well, so all the time it's Microsoft in my brain. Anyway, so yeah, the thing is that it's a VMware. If you're a VMware partner, you can get update 7.0.2, 0.3, 0.4 as well. We have 7.0.1. So not a big deal, no architectural differences, major architectural differences. Okay, after that, what do? You deploy hypervisors. On top of that, you need to have some kind of machine here. Let me grab a machine. It's there. There's, yeah. So obviously a PC. So it's laptop, whatever laptop we have. I'll grab one from here. Your administrator, obviously, you're going to be connecting from a laptop, Windows 7, Windows 10, not 7, 10 or 11. And from that laptop, you can type, you're the administrator, you've been assigned one. You type the URL of the hypervisor. So it's https:// if you have configured the hypervisor correctly, we're going to be doing that step by step, each and everything. But I'm giving an overall environment here. That https:// and ESXi. Suppose we put the name, your name or the company name, ESXi01. You just type that, or type .domain as well. So anyway, you type that. If your entry in the DNS is okay, it's gonna resolve the name and it's gonna connect to whichever 01. This is 01, 02, 03, 04. Suppose that's how you put the name. So you're gonna connect as a VMware administrator to these hypervisors. Once you connect, it gives you, you can configure storage. You can configure VM here. You can configure storage for this hypervisor, and you can configure network, and you can basically manage the whole hypervisor. We're going to do that, and we're going to check each and every step. So you can configure VM. Yep, there you go. Then we install VM. So the boss says, hey, we need one domain controller and one file server, one web server, one SQL server, and you keep on going. And one insurance company application that they purchased, they paid like $50,000, $100,000 license for a state-of-the-art insurance company application. Suppose you have insurance with some company, so you just log into their website, right? So obviously they purchase that license to support thousands of users connecting to their website in the background on the cloud. But here in the branch, you're just checking that 5,000 users will need a file server. So this is, so domain controller, first of all. Anyone has any idea what is a domain controller? What is a DC? Isn't that, it's not a VMware term.
Control users and authentication and authorization.
Yeah, and which company company's product is this? VMware?
Active Directory, for example.
Active Directory. It's from which company? Dell?
Microsoft.
Lexus? Okay, exactly. Microsoft. So Microsoft Active Directory. And what is Microsoft doing? Hey, aren't we talking about VMware here? So what's Microsoft doing here? I'm going to explain that too. File server, suppose all the users need to have some kind of files saved somewhere, right? Some critical files that they're sharing with each other. So file server and SQL server, and it goes on, insurance company applications, and print server. So printer needs to be there, right? So all kind of servers are there. You need to deploy all that in a local branch, right? Now we're talking about VMware, so how come we're seeing Microsoft products here? So this is VMware is providing underlying platform, right? On top of it, whatever you want to deploy, you need to deploy some kind of operating system. VMware does not give operating systems. Linux operating systems are there, Mac operating systems are there, Microsoft operating systems are there, right? So you will have one of those. VMware is providing underlying platform, and that whole platform is okay. So that's the hypervisor platform. On top of which, go ahead. On top of which, you can create virtual machines. Now we okay. VMware for its own running does not need Microsoft's authentication, authorization, auditing, or accounting, right? Okay, I said authentication, authorization, accounting. So anyone can tell me, first of all, we're going to deploy Microsoft's product called Active Directory. I mean, we're going to deploy a Windows server. Windows Server will have Microsoft's product called Active Directory. You should be very familiar with that because whichever company you go, you will face this Active Directory, right? And Active Directory offers what? Anyone knows? It's famous for what?
So it's
What
a
services?
centralized database which has user information and security features of a user.
Okay, user information and security features of user. What else? I mean, is there any other way you want it, or what else actually? It does much more than that.
Authentication or authorization.
Yeah.
User access to
So
data.
anyone
Policies.
knows?
Policies.
Yeah, policies as well. And anyone knows what is this? AAA. What does it
Yeah.
mean?
Authentication, authorization, and what's the third A now? It's the
The
server
third one.
that authenticate the authority and accounting.
Accounting.
Yes.
Accounting.
Counting or auditing, some say accounting, pretty much the same thing. But yes, Active Directory provides authentication. Okay, and what's the difference between these two guys? Aren't they the same, or they're cousins or something?
So there's a
Difference?
difference. The authentication gives you access. It authenticates you when you put in your credentials. But the authorization aspect determines what you can do, what level of access you are going to have. What you,
Mhm.
so the authorization takes care of that.
Exactly. So yeah, authentication is tell me who are you? Are you this company's employee or not? Okay, I mean, do you have username password that we gave you and you're exactly using that username password? So we could know that you are our employee. So that is who are you? And authorization is okay, you're our employee. We get it. But what can you access here? There's a color printer there. There's a black and white printer there. There are scanners there. There are all the other equipment there. So what equipment you can use? What file servers you can use? Maybe this file server is dedicated for sales department. You're in marketing department, so you don't have authorization to connect to the sales department file server. You can only connect to your department or marketing department's file server. So authorization is what you can access, and accounting is whatever you're doing at whatever time. So this is just saving some system events with timestamps. So that's accounting or auditing. So Active Directory provides all that, but Active Directory is a Microsoft product. What is it doing in VMware course, right? So it's here because first of all, it's an exam objective of VCP7, VMware Certified Professional 7 exam. Second thing is, whichever company you go to, you will find Active Directory there most probably, unless they are totally Linux environment. So if you join some company who's only on cloud, so if it is Microsoft Cloud, Azure plus AWS, then again you face Azure Active Directory there. But yes, if the company has just only AWS, and AWS does offer its own directory services as well, but it also offers Active Directory there as well, right, in AWS. And it's also an exam objective of AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam, that what kind of directory services you can use. So then ultimately, if you are not familiar with Active Directory, please do open some YouTube videos. What is Microsoft Active Directory? What does it do? Make a summary of that. And, before going to interview, make sure you know what Active Directory does, summary of it. Okay, so we're going to be adding it here because it's available pretty much in every company. You should know how to install it. Second thing is, VMware, for its authentication of its users, does not need Microsoft's authentication provider, the Active Directory. VMware has its own authentication and authorization system as well. So when we deploy vCenter, or even if we deploy just a hypervisor, you can create users inside a hypervisor, right? User 1, user 2, user 3. And you can give, oh, this is admin user. This is just a reader. He or she has no rights, no writing power, right? Or you're just, contributor, or there are some other roles here as well. So authentication and authorization works if you don't have Active Directory, Microsoft Active Directory there. You can create users within hypervisor, or obviously we're going to be installing the vCenter, and this course revolves around all the features of vCenter, and that's a big software, big application, and it has its own AAA as well. You do not need, so VMware does not depend on AAA with Microsoft's Active Directory. Microsoft has its own product, VMware has its own product, right? But we're going to be installing that because you will find pretty much in every company Active Directory as well, right? So that's just to familiarize yourself. Plus, it's an exam objective as well. Okay, so we're going to be, so this is what you will be deploying as an administrator in a new Toronto branch of a company, where new hardware has arrived, you install the hypervisor, then you deploy virtual machines, you connect to first hypervisor, second hypervisor. Suppose you haven't installed vCenter, so you will have to one by one connect to each hypervisor. And suppose the company says, oh, next year, now we are out of budget, so next year we're going to purchase vCenter, sorry. So then by that time, you have to connect one by one to each hypervisor separately, and create virtual machines inside. If suppose a vCenter was also, license was also purchased, then you would not connect to the hypervisor. You would first connect to the vCenter. You will add each hypervisor, or introduce each hypervisor to the vCenter. Why? Because vCenter will manage remotely all the hypervisors. Suppose there are 4 or 400 hypervisors. vCenter will manage all the hypervisors, right? O-N-K. Okay, so Herbert still has hand raised. It's for exercise, or is it a question? Okay, so yeah, exercise is good. Okay, so here, now, so here, if we had vCenter, we would connect directly to vCenter, and we would attach each hypervisor to the vCenter, so we could remotely manage all the hypervisors, the virtual machines inside, the network, the storage, the security, inventory, everything we can manage from vCenter. Until vCenter is not installed, you will have to manually connect to each hypervisor. Suppose it's a small environment and they don't have the budget to purchase vCenter. You have to connect one by one and create virtual machines there, create users there, and do all the tests. So what we're going to do is we're going to be creating the whole environment from scratch. Then we're going to learn one hypervisor. What is inside of a hypervisor? How many features are there in one hypervisor? If you know one hypervisor, obviously you can know all the other hypervisors. They're all the same, right? So then later we're gonna install vCenter. So we're gonna keep learning as we create our environment. But this is the whole overall scenario. Keep it in mind, and then we're gonna start from scratch everything. Now, if I go to the first diagram here, okay, so if we go to the diagram here, now we're gonna check that what machines we have to put here, right? So first will be the Windows machine, and that machine is either it could be Linux or Windows, right? So the first machine would be Windows Server, and I have, I think, 2016 or 2019 here uploaded. So suppose it's 2016 or 2019, whichever, or 2022, whichever. The features we're going to be using, it does not require any specific version of server. It's any of those, as long as it's a server OS, right? So Windows Server OS, it's an operating system, right? We're going to be installing on that. This, but then what we're doing here, okay, the other servers will be, then I'm going to explain the roles as well, that what role is which server. But other servers will be ESXi01 and ESXi02 and ESXi03. And the role of the first server, what roles are there? It will have Active Directory. And we know already that if we don't install Active Directory, we're still good with AAA, only with VMware as well. Okay, but we're going to install Active Directory, then we're going to install DNS, and then we're going to install DHCP as well, right? Anyone knows what's DNS? How would you say that as a one-liner in an interview? Tell me.
Well,
Domain
DNS,
name to IP address transfer.
Okay, what is it? What does it do?
Domain name server, which gives a name to a IP address, a real world name.
no, it actually translates the domain name to IP addresses.
Yes, it's a service that translate IP to name or vice versa.
Okay, so it's a name resolution protocol that resolves host names to IP addresses and IP addresses to host names, right? It's a name resolution protocol. Okay, so yeah, you guys are kind of ready for interview. Yeah, I do mock interviews as well, but yeah, I think the resume and interview prep is handled by Humber already, so you're in good hands. Okay, so we're installing here Active Directory DNS DHCP. Oh, what is DHCP? Quick, one liner.
Dynamic host configuration protocol.
It does
It
what?
automatically assigns IP to devices in the network.
And yeah, so suppose we have 1,000 machines, so we can't just go to each machine and give 192.168.0.1, 192.168.0.2. So it's going to just detect, you just turn on the machine, it has a PXE boot, it looks for its network card, looks for a DHCP in the environment, it finds one, it requests an IP, and the IP is given to that machine automatically. So it really solves a lot of pain for us. Okay, so we're going to be installing DNS DHCP. Later, we're going to be installing one more thing, and that is like software SAN. So we're going to be installing software SAN because we don't have for each student a $100,000 solution SAN. So we're going to be installing our own software SAN. We should have some kind of SAN, right? That without that, virtualization is not complete. So later we're going to be installing that. In fact, it's going to come real soon. So that's the first machine that we're going to be configuring, and we're going to be configuring it really carefully, right? Okay, so second machine has ESXi01. I'm considering it as a VIP machine. Do not say that in the interview, right? So why would it be a VIP machine? Because we're going to be installing here VCSA. Oh, what is VCSA? So VMware,
Central
yeah, is it
vCenter
VMware?
server
Computer Vice
appliance.
Center.
Server appliance. Exactly. So it's vCenter server appliance. Oh, anyone knows what is appliance here in what is the meaning here? Appliance. So appliance.
Linux.
Yeah. What did I say? Mhm. Yes, you're
Linux.
right. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
It's software, hardware, software.
Mm, mm-mm. Anyone else? Please take some more time thinking because I'm finishing the tea. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so appliance is a virtual machine. Okay, I'll just write it here. Appliance, VM with OS and application pre-installed and ready to be customized. Right? So it's ready to be customized. Um, so it's an appliance where OS and application is already there. And so we're going to be deploying this virtual VCSA from this server to this hypervisor. And it's going to be a virtual machine that's going to have a Photon OS. This is VMware proprietary operating system. On top of it, the Photon OS would be the vCenter application pre-installed into the virtual machine. Once it is installed, they're going to be connecting from Google Chrome into the vCenter, and then going to be configuring the whole environment there, right? But this hypervisor has a very big role. We're going to be dedicating this hypervisor. Okay, guys, these are what? Always keep in mind, these guys are this. So this is a physical server, right? So we're going to be creating virtual machines. So this is this, right? So when I'm creating these rectangulars, these are actually physical servers. We need to imagine that. Okay, so VCSA, vCenter Server Appliance, and this ESXi1, we're not going to use this hypervisor for experimentation. We're going to be using this to deploy the vCenter virtual machine. Suppose when I say experimentation, this means that we might be we will be using these two guys for all kind of experiments, which means restarting the whole hypervisor. Oh, let's check this feature. Okay, let's restart the whole hypervisor. See, it works. So if we restart this guy, E6i1, the virtual machine on top of it, from which we are managing the whole environment, that virtual machine will restart as well. We don't want that. Although there are some high availability features as well, like fault tolerance or HA, high availability, high availability. Okay, so yeah, this is vCenter. So this ESXi1, we're going to treat it as VIP, and we're going to be installing. We're dedicating this to vCenter. Its RAM and CPU will be more, and yeah, so this will have VCSA later. So very important role. Then these two guys are going to be our guinea pigs, our lab rats, or our experiment hypervisors. Obviously, we need to check all the advanced features of VMware, like fault tolerance, HA, and DRS, and there are so many more features like vMotion, standard switch. So we're going to check all that with two hypervisors here. So that's why we need to have 4 virtual machines. So other than that, now some more mucho importante stuff is coming. Okay, I don't know Spanish. It's muy importante. It's like that, I guess. Okay, so
¿Sí
it's
habla
very, very
español?
important. Hey, somebody knows Spanish. That's
Hey,
cool, man.
two guys here at least.
Yeah,
Can you?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I only know these 3 words. Muy importante. That's it. I can make it 4. Okay, but I can learn from you. Hey, how do you say hi in Spanish?
Hola.
Hola, exactly. Okay, that I also know. Cool. Hola. Right. Okay. So yeah. So now some muy importante stuff, which is very important stuff, and that is your IP addresses. This is very important, right? It's mucho. What am I talking about? Okay. So yeah, the thing is, guys, this is a flat network. The V cloud is a flat network. What does that mean? If you bring your laptop and I bring my laptop in a room and it has one Wi-Fi, right? So that Wi-Fi is giving us IP. So I will get 192.168.0.1, suppose. Your laptop will get 192.168.0.2, right? Suppose every one of you brings a laptop in that room, you will keep getting 03, 04, 05, 06. So it's a flat network. This means if I put here an IP, and obviously we need to put some IP here, right? So it's 192.168.0.1 and 255.255.255.0 and the gateway. We don't have a gateway device for our network, so we're going to pretend the first machine is our gateway device. We're going to just pretend we don't have one in our network. We don't need one as well. So the gateway could be 192.168.0.1 and okay, you know what, the font is too big. Hopefully that is also okay. Okay, so what is this? IP equals, I'll set it up again. What is this? Subnet mask, SM. Subnet mask. And what is this? Gateway, GW, gateway. What is this? DNS, preferred DNS, right? And that is also because we plan to install DNS on this server. So the IP of this server I'm gonna put here, right? So this is kind of an IP that I'm going to be putting, and obviously, if my other machines should be on the same network, right? We need to communicate with each other. So this would be actually, I made a mistake here. This would be 10. The first machine I'm giving the IP of 10, and the 0 is so horrible. Okay, I'll make a cute 0. Where's the 0? So it's 10, not 1, right? Why? Well, the next machines have ESXi01 attached to it, the name, ESXi02, ESXi03, right? So why don't we just give them the same IP as the name we're gonna give to them, right? So that's the whole reason behind that. You know, this is a very advanced software, so that's why I have to be careful. And now it is 1. So E6A1 corresponds with IP 1, right? So I'm just going to go for the rest of the IPs here. So this would be 2.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is it we are giving IP, gateway, and DNS everything same address? Is it like that?
No, DNS we need to give same, but
IP and gateway address.
gateway is, you know what? No. Okay, guys, this is a question to you then. Suppose we have 10,000 machines here. 10,000 laptops, desktops, right? 10K machines. And we have one DNS server here. So the machines have an IP, subnet mask, gateway, DNS. So in the DNS, what would be the IP? Suppose this is where the DNS is installed, and that's the IP of the DNS. So for the 10,000 machines DNS information, what would be in the DNS area for every machine? What IP would be there in the DNS area of every machine, all 10,000 machines?
The DNS IP, the .10.
So every machine, exactly as you said, every
Same.
machine will have the exact same DNS IP. Every machine will have the exact same gateway, and every machine. So these two will be same for everyone. Only their own IP will be different. Everything else will be same because they're part of the same network. So every machine needs to know, hey, where's your DNS? Machine says, oh, let me look at my DNS information. And it says, oh, it says 192.168.0.10. So over the network, it will ask for DNS services from this machine, right? And where's my gateway? Oh, it's written this. So it will go to that device. So yeah, these are network services, infrastructure services that are being provided to every machine. So they will all have the same. It's just this IP has to be different for every machine for their own identification. I hope that is clearer. And this is 2, right? And yeah, guys, this is 10. I remember that gateway is, we're considering this machine as a gateway because we don't have a gateway. We're pretending we have a gateway because VMware likes to have some kind of gateway IP, right? So we're pretending this is the one. Also this one, oh, seriously, I hate putting zeros like this, but I did that mistake again now. So it's just zeros here, and I should use visual. I can then edit everything. Okay, so 10 here, and the IP for this machine, the only thing that changes is the IP itself. The rest of the things remain the same. So it's 3 here. The rest of the IPs are same because these are infrastructure services. So this is 1 corresponding to 6I1. This is 2.
You missed the 2 and the 2.
Exactly. Okay. 2 for ESXi2 and 3 for ESXi3. The rest of them are supposed to be the same. And the first one is 10. And we haven't named it, so we're gonna name it. Actually, this will be named by your name. So in my case, obviously my name. So Amir Win 10, right? So you will name your first name. If your first name is long, go for half of your first name. If half of your first name is long, go for half of your first name. Okay, you get the point. Yeah. So here, it will not be ESXi. It will be your first name, ESXi. Wherever you see my name, and please do not put my name where in your machine where my name is showing there. And why am I asking for your name? Obviously, because I need to mark you. So I need some screenshots. Wherever I say screenshots, you're going to take screenshot of your machine, and that machine name should be very clear. So I'm going to ask for those areas when I'm asking for screenshots where your machine name will be showing easily. So instead of machine name, my name, your name will be there. So yeah.
Okay, I have a question, please.
Yep.
The Windows Server DNS is the IP address of the ESXi01.
Good catch. Yeah. Now it's correct, right? So 192.168.0. Now, guys, that was not the main thing. Now the big issue comes. It's a flat network. You're going to do every configuration exactly the same as I am going to do, right? But you're going to then start writing the same IP address as I'm writing. In your machine, you're going to write the same IP address as I'm writing. If you do that, we will have a IP conflict. So you're not going to put the same IP. Yes, name would be obviously whatever your name is instead of my name. Okay, that is also different. Active Directory, exactly same configuration, DNS, DHCP, whatever we configure in the software, in the applications, it will be exactly as I do, you will do exactly the same, right? But when it comes to IP, so I am going to now assign this dude here, this one. Anyone knows what is this? I mean, there are 4 octets, right? So the third octet for every student will be different. if you put my IP in your machine, we will have IP conflict. I will not be able to work. You will not be able to work.
I get a
Right.
question. So
Yep.
this environment, the VMware Cloud
vCloud.
Director doesn't have isolation.
I wish they had. They don't.
Oh,
We learned it the hard way.
okay.
So that's and yeah, last batch was pretty smooth. Everyone was you guys are smart, I know that, and those guys were smart as well. So I opened a file and I simply start giving um, IPs. So I asked for a name, and then all the names were there, and I simply put an IP. Your octet is this, your sub octet is this, your octet is this, and you have to remember it on day one. Well, today is the lab day one. Actually, it's day two. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving you that IP. So I should have had the list here of names. In fact, yeah, the name is here. Yeah. Okay. So guys, do we understand? When you're putting an IP, you're gonna be not putting zero. Zero is mine. I like it. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so it's teacher, right? So zero starts from me. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go alphabetical now, and you're going to remember your IP third octet, right? When you're putting IP, you're putting that third octet. Instead of zero, you might be assigned 5, you might be assigned 20, you might be assigned 18, whatever you are assigned now, which I'm about to tell you. You're going to only use that because when I ask for a screenshot, you're going to be taking a screenshot where IP would be showing or name would be showing, and that's how I will mark you because your lab will be perfect, right? So and don't worry if still it is confusing because I'm going to be going slow, and we're going to be slowly configuring the whole lab. On the top I see my name, Amir Shahzad, so that's the instructor. I'm going to be putting that whole document in the I'll be giving you that document as well. So instructor, and my IP is 192.168.0.0, right? So Amin Karimi, it's alphabetical. I'm going now. So it's 192.168.1.0. So whatever IP you give is one. I mean, so I'm going to be showing you as well, right? So RF is there's only one RF here, so I'm just going for the first name now. 192.168. Please note down yours. 192.168 2.0, right? So wherever it's 0.1, I'm putting you'll putting 1.1 or 2.1 and 2.10, right? And Asad is 3.0, obviously. 192.168 3.0, and then Danilo. Okay, Danilo is 4.0. Always only use throughout the course this octet 4.0, and then Francisca. Okay, Francisca is 192.168.5.0, and Herbert 6.0. So you will create the labs with 192.168 6.0, and then I think what, I'll copy that. And Huda. So Huda will have 7.0, and Ismail. I hope there are no two names there. If there are two same named students, then let me know so I can go and put the second part of the name for one of the students. Okay, that's Ismail Kalichi. So Kalichi would be 9.0, right? And please check if, and catch any mistake if I am doing. I'm going faster. Kitama. So that's 9.10. And Matthew. So that would be 12, 11. And Mayank would be 12. Many of you would have guessed already. So Mehdi would be 13. And okay, I'll go for the rest. Mehdi. And then Olabode. Hey, there's only one Olabode, right? Olabode. Okay, that would be 14. And Olusola. Okay, Olusola. 15. And Oluwatosin. Oluwatosin. 16. And Oyedele. 17. Rashmi. 18. And Psycho. 9. Hey, we have 22 students or 21? 21, right? Who's missing? Tosin. Okay.
Sorry, you missed me.
Oh, which one? Sorry.
Caesar.
Where is? Oh, see more. There's. I didn't click see more. That's why I did not go alphabetic after that. Ola Bode, Ola Sola.
Excuse me, please.
Yep.
Tosin is the same person as Oluwatosin. Same name.
Which one? Tosin. Oh, that's Tosin is actually I see separately, and he's not there today, I guess. Caesar, yeah. Psycho after Psycho is Caesar. Okay. I'll just go quickly. So guys, even if it's up and down, it's not totally alphabetical, but it's just different third octet. So that's what we should just grab, right? Okay. So Caesar, and then Tharani. Would be 21. 21. Okay. And Vishnupriya. Okay. Vishnupriya. 22. Hey, last time I thought there were 22 students. It's 23 students. Hey, Junior. Anyone left? Junior. 23. No one left, right? Left, right, left, right. Okay. So what am I doing? 23. Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is the IPs that we need to strictly abide by with our labs. Otherwise, there will be conflicts. And obviously, you guys are smart. I know that. So these are the IPs. Please just remember yours. I'm going to put that in WhatsApp as well. Let's see how it appears there. Yep. So it's going to be on record now, and you can always check WhatsApp and go scroll up if in future you're trying to see that. And also in the chat, I'll put that. Oh, we're trying in the chat. Put that. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, here, and then also I'll put that in the slide. All right. Or all wrong. Okay. Let's go. Move it. Open. Come on. Oh, okay. Slide. Where's the slide? Okay, now let's get down to the interesting part. And I'll put that detail there. Wow. It's confusing. Okay. So I'll be doing some editing of the slide later. Okay. All right, guys. Now let's start the lab. Yeah. Oh, guys, can you mute everyone, please? So the lab. Let's create 4 VMs, and first VM will be the Windows VM. And so guys, everything has to be exactly as I configured. Amin Karimi, please correct my name to Amin. Okay. In the chat, I saw in the chat, and it's oh yeah, it's Amin. So why did I put Karimi? Okay. Now,
Also, sir, please, if you can add my number to the WhatsApp group.
oh, okay, sure. Who is? Can you say hello on WhatsApp to me so I could add you? I mean, wow, it's already so small. So I'll go half of them. Control X. Now it's better. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So it's Amin. Yeah, Amin Karimi, and it's corrected in WhatsApp, but it's not going away from. So I'll just put another list here. Okay. Wow, what was that? Amin Karimi and. All right, guys, let's get going. This naming thing is very important, and you can just make sure that you use yours. Now, what's the lab here? Guys, one more thing, there's a rule here. And what's the rule? And that's, you know, even I leave the English grammar rules, I defy that as well. So if I no click, you no click. Wow, it can't be simpler than that, right? So please do not assume that, oh, he's installing Windows, oh, installing DNS. I know how to install DNS. Click, 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 done. And I'm customizing everything. And I'm giving you the reason that why am I customizing? So if your lab is a bit different than mine, then you have to redo the whole lab. You have to wait for the video, and then you have to redo the whole thing, right? Suppose you have gone way ahead of me, and then I've gone another way. You have configured another way. So you know, just redo the whole lab and wait for the video, sit back, enjoy the show then. But at the end of every class, at the end of this and future classes, please collect your two, three, or four. Sometimes it's just 2 screenshots, 2, 3, or more screenshots in a MS Word document. Name it as your full name, college ID, and course name, right? Um, Upload it to a Blackboard folder with that day's date. Okay, today we're going to do it all slow, so you could be not confused. I will wait for your questions, and once you have uploaded all, then we will leave, so don't be confused about that, right? Okay, but at the end of the class, now, if you are stuck or too slow, or having many issues with your machine, then I will help you for a little time, but if it's a long issue, then let me show you the whole lab, because we're doing practical, we're doing each and everything. It's being recorded. You haven't missed anything. Suppose you are not able to go with me, I will try to give you some steps, but my suggestion is not to insist. No, no, no. First, please help me, and then everyone will go ahead, right? So it will slow the whole class, right? First thing, and second thing, I won't be able to show you everything in the 4 hours that I want to show you, because I want to show you a lot of practical labs, hands-on labs, right? The more time we spend on everyone's machine, then less time will be there for me to teach you anything. So you have a video recording there. I will give you 1 week before the next class. Just repeat the whole lab again if you have any issue. Otherwise, if you have no issue, you're fast, you're troubleshooting fast, you're good hands-on, so you can follow me and upload all the screenshots by the end of the class to the folder. Otherwise, let me know, oh, I have this issue, that issue, or I have this error. I'll then let you just, okay, submit by this weekend, right? That will be the time, or before the next class. But don't insist. I mean, yes, I am here to help, but yes, also understand that this is class time. I need to show you a lot. If we spend a lot of time troubleshooting, obviously less labs are there then, obviously. Then I have to just share my previous videos. Okay, guys, so with that said, let's go ahead and let's help each other as well. I would really appreciate if those who are really good in troubleshooting, those who are fast, please offer your services to other students who might be slow, who might be having issues. We are a group, we are a family now, and we're going to help each other, and we're going to leave no one behind, right? So okay, guys, now let's create 4 virtual machines, and first virtual machine will be our first VM is Windows VM. Okay, Windows machine. And let's so we let's create first VM. Let's give IP to it. Oh, there's a very bad thing that's about to happen. We will have a mouse issue. So I will be literally helping everyone. I will be helping everyone. Now, right now, you don't know, but you will know very soon. Uh, we will have a mouse issue during Windows installation. During Windows installation. And let me then show you how to install the whole Windows. Many of you know, I know that. It's just that this is special because it does not load mouse driver during the installation. And that is painful. Windows is not meant for being used without a mouse, right? So it's gonna be issues. Some of you will be fast, you will get what I'm doing, and others will be slow. So then I will slowly connect with every one of you who are having issue, right? So I'll be helping you. Okay, so and then once Windows is installed, then uh, we will configure IP, install VMware tools. This is very special. If you install VMware tools only, then you will get the mouse back. So I will tell you how to install the VMware tools. In fact, that's the first most thing. Install the Windows and then install VMware tools, then anything else, right? Then configure IP, and then we're gonna be renaming the machine, rename the machine, and check the time. Check the date and time. We're gonna do that. Install. Take snapshot. Take snapshot of the whole machine. Then we're gonna go for later tasks of install Active Directory, install DNS and configure it. Obviously, just not install, configure it, and install DHCP. Hopefully, we can reach that stage. But it's kind of like this. I mean, Welcome to vCloud. Yeah, it doesn't happen in the production environment. It's just this one. Okay, so let's create a machine. You will follow me. And my suggestion is if you have two screens, maybe you can see from your cell phone or another screen and then do on the other screen. But don't be confused. It's being recorded. You will get the recording. So don't worry about anything. Oh, I'm left behind. No, you're not left behind. Okay, so let's go ahead. And here, go ahead and do what? So that's where I'm going now. And I'm going to show you. So everyone should be logging into this. Everyone there? Yes. Okay, thank you for the reply. Let's go ahead. And yeah, I'm logging in from this, right? And once you're logged in from this, you should be seeing this, right? Okay, so if you see this, and yes, I can also see 0 of 31. Definitely. I hope they have actually done it. Oh, we have 47 terabyte. Man, I'm gonna upload movies. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so here, and don't upload that. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna click on this whole rectangular. Just click anywhere on top of this guy. As soon as you do that, you should be seeing compute on the left side, networking on the left side, storage on the left side, settings on the left side. Yes. You can put in the chat as well. Yes, 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 yes. And there'll be like millions of yeses. Okay, so if you see this, whatever I'm doing, ignore, because these are the machines from the past. Machines from the past. Hey, that could be the name of the movie, right? Okay, so anyway, so here, refresh. I actually deleted all of those machines, but I don't know why they are showing from the previous course.
Is it because you've created a VM machine? Because it's telling me no VM machines.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have a virtual
All
machine
right.
now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that screen. So.
No problem at all. Okay, so Danilo says yes. This means that everyone's here. So yeah. Okay, guys. Now you should be seeing this kind of environment, and you should be clicking on the left side here, virtual machines under the compute. So once you click virtual machines, it is empty, and this is written there, new VM. So we're gonna click new VM, right? Okay, I'm about to click new VM, and this opens. Yeah. Okay, so this opens, right? And remember, you're gonna put your name. I'm gonna put my name because I later need screenshots. So Amir VM, sorry, Amir Win10. Your name, first name. Make it as smaller, as simple as possible, like 4 or 5 characters or 6 max. Your first name, Win10, right? Okay, right. And we're gonna click new here, not the from template. We're gonna click new, like Aziz. And if you're good, you guys are smart. Good, good. So OS family is Microsoft Windows, right? So OS family is the Microsoft Windows, and then we are going for operating system, and that's going to be seriously. Let me check. Guys, boot image. I have uploaded the boot image of 2019. Okay, there you go. So its operating system is 2019, 64-bit, which is the second from the top. Right? 2019, second from the top. And then the boot image. What are we going to install? Which operating system we're going to be installing inside this virtual machine? So I'm going to go down here. Why are there? Okay, guys, do you see one with ending zip? This is a no-go. Do not click this. We're going to go for one which is ending with ISO.
ISO.
Yes. Yes. ISO is yes. Zip is no. ISO is yes. So I'm going to select ISO, and that's it. So make sure it's not zip, it's ISO. Now, predefined sizing options, no. We're going to be creating our own sizing. So we're going to go for custom sizing options, right? If I go back to the diagram, So we're going to be installing Active Directory, DNS, DHCP here. Basically, throughout the lab, this machine will be given 2 GB RAM, right? This machine later will be given 12 GB RAM. These machines later will be given 8 GB each, according to their role and whatever is least acceptable, or the services on top of that would require at least this much RAM. This is later. Right now, we need to install fast, or if I say fastly, we're going to fastly installing Active Directory, DNS, DHCP. We need a fast machine. Right now, if I give 2 GB, it's going to be too slow, right? So for now, temporarily, we can give this dude here, this machine here, 12 GB, right? Just for this machine, because we're creating just first machine here, right? So this is temp, T-E-M-P. All right. So let's get going here. So virtual CPU will be 2, which is okay already. Virtual CPU is 2. Cores per socket is 1, which is okay. Number of sockets 2. The memory, that's what we were talking about. Temporarily, we're giving 12 GB. Make sure it's GB, it's not MB. So 12. So the only change we made is memory. We added 2. Okay. And if we go further down here, we have a storage here, right? And that is VM default policy, but it says, hey, how much disk size should be there? So we can go for there, drop down here as well. We can just go for 180 GB here, which is more than enough. Actually, we don't need that much. Whatever we're installing, it's never going to be like, never. Actually, later we're going to be installing software SAN, so then I will explain. But this is the local disk, which will only have operating system, Active Directory, DNS, DHCP, which does not. So overall 12 GB, maybe 14 GB total it will take. Anyway, we're choosing 180 GB here as the disk size, right? If we go further down here, so it says what kind of networking you want. Network. If you click here on the network, it shows you 2 of them, MSI 201, Internet 1, and Internet 2. So we're going to go for Internet 1. Actually, it's just consistency of configuration. Let's keep all our configurations exactly the same, right? Otherwise, you can choose 2 as well. It doesn't really matter. It's going to work. But let's be consistent in our configurations. Second thing is that network adapters are here. There are VMX Net 3 here. There is SRIO. Ethernet is there as well, and E1000E. So we're going to be talking about these in the networking topic as well. But overall, there are network features here with the VMX Net 3. Suppose you want to boot from over the network, so PXE boot configurations are available with this one. But right now, what we can do is we can, last time we had some issues with E1000E. So let's go for VMX Net 3 because it has a bit more features. It is legacy feature compatible, older feature compatible network card, right? Has more, it offers duplex speed as well. So we're going to select VMX Net 3, and IP mode will remain DHCP. What are other options? IP pool, manual IP. We'll keep it DHCP. So what will happen now? You're on mute.
Okay.
Oh, somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sorry, Francisca, I saw you speaking, so I thought you were speaking here.
My apologies. I didn't know my mic was on. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So sure. But is there any questions? Let me know. Cool. Okay. So yeah, here VMX Net 3 and DHCP. So it will get an IP from. Anyone knows where?
Yeah, from the switch the of VMware XCS site already that we are working on.
Big We haven't deployed anything here,
It doesn't
so
matter.
it's not gonna.
You have a nick
Yeah.
on the VXCS XI in the VMware server. That's it's gonna provide the DHCP.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. So it's gonna get the IP from the DHCP of vCloud, the underlying environment right now, right? That's and you're gonna see the IP coming from the Humber's, switch, our IP range. So, well, this is something that we're gonna get automatically, so it's okay. Auto assigned is okay. So far, so good. I'm gonna just go back up. So it is your first name, this is not Windows 10. Okay, anyway, this is Windows Server actually, but the IP, because of the IP, I'm corresponding to the IP. I'm putting the name. New Microsoft Windows 2019, 2019 ISO, CPUs 2, 12 GB memory, 180 GB disk. 201 Internet 1, VMX. So, yep, everything seems to be okay. Hopefully, it is okay for you as well. So, if we are ready, so we're going to click O and K. All right. Now, the machine is getting deployed, and you can see here lease is 29 days. I think everyone has 29 days, right? Okay, cool. So this lease, after 29 days, it's gonna expire, and there is continue lease or renew lease that it's better to click that. So to keep an eye on, maybe next after fourth class, keep an eye on that. If it's down to 2 days or 3 days, just click renew lease here. If the machine is untouched for a longer time, it actually removes the machine. Okay, so here, yep, now I can see the created on date as well, because it's and it says powered off here. So it's gonna be powered. We're gonna be powering it on. Oh, okay, it's automatically powering on now. And there's a VM console link that appears now. So what we're going to do is first, yeah, let it just go there. But see this, there are actions. So because when it shows powered on, this means that pretty much all the features now are available, the clickable features. So we can power off, shut down guest OS, reset, suspend, copy to, move to, renew lease, change owner, share, launch web console, launch VM remote console, VMRC download, snapshot. You can see create snapshot. These are the features that we will be using more later. Insert media, eject media, install VMware tools. The most important thing when it comes to Windows, install VMware tools, and you're about to see what I mean. So anyway, but guys, before we go inside the machine, I want to show you more things. There's a details button here, right? I hope everyone is seeing that. So let's click the details button. What is inside there? Because we're going to be coming back, right? So if you click the details button, you can see the actual hardware, all the information about this virtual machine. There's removable media here and hard disks. So removable media, actually, we're going to be, if we attach anything in CD/DVD, actually we have attached, right? Windows 2019 ISO. Hard disks, later, we're going to be coming here, and for ESXi 3 and 4, we're going to be adding more disks. Even ESXi Win 10 Windows machine, we're going to be adding more disks. So we're going to be coming here later, but I'm just showing you. Compute means CPU and memory. Compute always means processor and RAM, right? So later we're going to be increasing or decreasing RAM. So we're going to be coming here. But if you want to do any changes to the CPU or RAM, you have to shut down the machine. Well, we're going to do it together, so you're going to know. Next, later, we're going to be adding here a lot of NICs for for ESXi 3 and 4. 9 more nicks. I'm going to tell you at that time why guest OS customization is just if you want to go for some changes here and then just and whatever changes you want to make here. We're not going to really touch that. Guest properties, this is guest is operating system inside. Sharing, you want to share. Actually, we're not going to share with each other the virtual machine. And metadata is just information about the virtual machine. Extra information, oh, it belongs to marketing department, or any boss is this, approval is from here, project is this, and then monitor tasks and events is just monitoring area here. So this is details area. We're going to be coming back to this from time to time. We're going to go back to this area, all virtual machines. And there's our first machine. And we know that, okay, there are actions and there's details. This machine is powered on already. Let's go to this VM console now.
Yeah,
right?
question. List decrease to 6 days. Is that good?
Um, so no, yeah, it's normal. It's automatic, and we just need to know. Okay, when I said that if the machine is untouched for and the lease expired, it's gonna delete. No, it's not gonna delete right away. Right away. There's a lot of grace period here as well, but 6 days is just an automatic update. It may change it back to more days, or even if it's 6 days. So next time we're gonna check, and if we have to renew lease, but I think it's gonna increase again. But we're gonna check unless they have changed the policy. But it's okay. It's normal. Because of lease, we never lost any machine in previous batches, so it's okay, no matter even if you don't change it yourself. Okay, so VM console, we're gonna click that, right? Once we click the VM console, the window opens here, and the Windows installation, many of you might have done it a million times. Okay, move the mouse like this, and it's gonna show. I'm gonna press this to maximize the window, and so can you click anything? No? Yes? It's like at this time, everyone is like, dun, 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 dun. You know, that's like in cartoons. There's like full disappointment. I don't know
Click
why
tab.
they don't load the drivers. Yeah, you were saying?
Is click tab. Can go so.
Exactly. Now our journey starts, which is totally keyboard based, and it's not fun. Okay, so guys, some of you might be totally not able to do anything. So I will be connecting one by one to your machines. Those among you who are real good troubleshooters and you guys are just good. So follow me. Others, if you are unable to do that, stay there. Don't do anything. And if try to do something, but if it doesn't work, just stay there because I'm going to be connecting to your machines and I'm going to do it for you, right? But let me show you how I'm doing it now, right? So this is the mouse here. I'm gonna just click inside here somewhere and tab, 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 right? It goes to the next, and I'm gonna press enter or space bar.
Teacher, can we use Alt and the letter of the, for example, if you
Exactly.
press Alt and N would be the next.
Hey, you're genius, man. Okay, so guys, Alt N just simply goes to, you can do tab, 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 or you can just directly, because under the N you see underline, N is underlined, right? So just Alt key on the keyboard and N key on the keyboard. It goes next. Junior, you're genius. Okay, so
Sorry, can you repeat this, please?
yeah,
Tap,
it
tap,
is.
tap, then.
Then press enter. Are you on the screen?
When you see the next highlighted,
yeah,
press tab.
So it's just it's the highlight you have to keep an eye on. But if you're still stuck, then I said that I'm going to be coming to your machine, because I can, from here I can go to anyone's machine, and I'll show you as well. So here, guys, you can see that I is underlined. So Alt key on the keyboard and I on the keyboard, right? This was not supposed to happen because mouse driver should load. but this is something that is really frustrating, and that's why I'm going to be connecting to each one of your machines, whoever are not able to do that. But please stay there. Don't be frustrated. Don't get annoyed. I'm going to be coming to a machine if you're not able to.
Excuse me, please. Can you repeat the last step?
Last step is I pressed Alt key on the keyboard and keep it pressed. Keep the Alt key pressed.
Okay.
And then press the N key, right? So that was the first window. Then the next window is Alt. Keep the Alt key pressed and I letter key. So that is install. It should also take you to this one, right? But if you're stuck, again, I'm saying, let me just then complete this one, and then I'm going to go to your machines one by one, right? So here, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, we can go, right? So up arrow, up arrow. So I'm going to go to the second one, which is Windows Server 2019 standard evaluation. Yeah. And then press enter. Select the second one, press enter. Guys, if you can mute, thank you. So press enter on that, or I'm gonna select Alt key. I'll keep it pressed, and N key for next, right? Alt key, I'm gonna keep it pressed, and N key for next. You know, at the start of the course, previous batch, whoa, it was chaos. I was calming down the students, and they were like, "Oh, I cannot go ahead," and they were like, "I said, oh, please, I'm gonna connect to a machine. Don't worry." Oh, if it doesn't show, just move your mouse so then it will show. Okay, it says accept the license agreement. I'm gonna press the space bar, the long key, space bar, right? I'm gonna come to a machine if you're stuck, don't worry. And Alt next again. So keep pressed Alt key and N key. Oh yeah, it took it. On this window, I'm gonna press the down key. Down. And so we're gonna go for custom, install, Windows only, advanced. And we're gonna press enter or spacebar. I press spacebar, actually it selects enter for next. And here, Alt next might work. So I'm gonna press the Alt key and N. Oh, it just goes ahead. Okay, now while the installation is going on, I'm gonna attend to your machines. Those who are stuck, one by one, let me know. Who's stuck? I'm gonna connect to your machine.
Excuse me, sir. It's Ismail
Yeah.
Samim.
Ismail.
Sir,
Okay.
I was at the window selection window. The sorry, the time on.
Ismail, right?
Yeah, it's Ismail Samim, sir. Sorry, I'm on two devices. Maybe there is.
No problem. Ismail, is that your machine? You're seeing my screen? Right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna connect to VM console, but if I connect, you have to close your window so I can see your window now, right? See this? I'm retrying. So you have to close this window where you're seeing the installation.
Okay, look.
Is it closed?
Okay.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I'll retry again.
So I should. Okay.
See this? Close like
Yeah, I
this.
closed the
I'm
window,
closing.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Retry. Okay. Thank you. Oh,
Sir, I'm
you're
here,
already
but
ahead.
I want to go back because I selected the wrong one. My up and down buttons were not working.
Which one did you select? Second
Just go
or
back,
fourth?
man. Like I selected the first one.
Oh, okay. Let me try to go back. Alt back. Alt Shift tab. Oh, there you go. It highlighted the, and then press spacebar. Come on, go back. Oh, there you go. Thank God. So it's the second one that we need to select, right?
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna press enter and move the mouse so it could show the next screen. And then spacebar and Alt N. And then down arrow custom, press enter. And then Alt N. Okay, you're good. Anyone else?
Okay, sir, I should go to the VM console back.
Yeah, I'm gonna close my side and then you will be opening
Okay,
on
thank
your
you, sir.
side. You're welcome.
Media, sir.
Yes. What's the name?
Katama.
K-A-T.
PE,
What did you write here for the machine?
PE.
Oh, KE, sorry.
Yeah.
So this is KE. And oh, whoa, what is this? You create 2 windows?
Yeah.
Hey, we're supposed to create 1, right? So oh, you went ahead and you thought that, oh, we're gonna be creating lots of Windows machines, right?
Yeah.
So we just
mine. That's
huh?
glitchy is mine.
Ah, sorry. Oh,
Ketama.
KET. Okay, now
one.
it's okay.
This
Okay,
one, yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah, got it. Okay, where are you stuck? VM console, let's check it out. Did you close this? Did you close your window?
Shall I close it? Okay. Yeah, I did.
Okay, retry. Okay, the chat message is Mayank says, what the key combination to go back during installation? Somehow my microphone is not working properly. Okay. So Mayank, let me show you here. I'm going to here, just don't select anything. Keep the Alt key pressed and N. Guys, somebody's mic, I can hear news. So can everyone mute?
You did Control plus Alt or Enter or Alt plus N?
Alt plus N.
Okay.
And then Alt plus I here. Alt plus I. I'm going to show Mayank also how to go back.
So, do you mind if you write the shortcut on the chat for us?
Oops. Yeah, sure. No problemo. So it's ALT and plus N for clicking next. So this is in the chat now, guys. I hope you're able to see that. And then Alt plus I for clicking install. It's, you know, the whatever character is underlined. Okay, so Mayank, it's
excuse me, sir, about the accept. If we need to press I accept, which command we need?
It's
or
spacebar,
which
the long key.
spacebar?
Yeah. Okay, Mike, it's here. I took a screenshot now because I want to. So this is the button we need to reach. For that, there's a Shift tab. So keep pressing Shift key and tab. It will actually start going back. Or if you go tab, it's going to go ahead. But this has to be highlighted. It will be small dots that will show. Okay, you got it. And then spacebar. Cool. Okay, that's good. You guys are smart. That's very good. Okay, guys, see this second one we're gonna select and press enter. Second one or fourth one, whichever, but second one preferred. If somebody said, as long as it's a desktop portion, right? Okay, space bar or the long key at the bottom, and then press enter or Alt N. I'm gonna go down custom and press enter and move the mouse to show the next screen. Here, just Alt N. Okay, who's next?
If you can.
Sure. What's the name?
Sorry, sir. If you want to go back, which command is?
Going back, I just showed you. Welcome. Here, go back is okay. Yeah, I'll type it there. To go back, yeah, in the chat I'm typing. Press Shift and plus tab key. Check if the blue arrow, which is great right now in this picture. If you see this picture, it will become blue. So you just need to reach there, and if it is highlighted, just press spacebar. So it's such. Check if the blue arrow is clicked. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, what's your name?
Caesar.
Oops. VM console, you have to close from your side.
I
This
need to
window
close
you
it?
have to close. From your side you can close, so I can open.
Okay, I close it.
Cool. And oh,
Now,
already.
which command I need to press?
You want to go back, or you want to go ahead? No, that's it. You pressed enter.
What you press to go to this page?
Press. I just press enter. That's it.
Enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I keep pressing Alt and the letter N.
Alt N.
Yeah. And then yeah, it should just simply start installing. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Who's next? So I'm closing. You can open.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anyone?
Hello. So
Yeah.
when I try to log into the VMware Cloud Director, it says authentication error. And last time also I didn't receive any email because I got email access this Monday only.
Oh, so you're not inside vCloud right now?
Yes.
You're not.
Yeah.
So you have to talk to the technical support because this
Yeah, I
is not in
already
my hand.
informed Dara, so
And
she's
you have to keep spamming them. Like just send 20 emails per second. Just kidding. Okay, no. But yeah, so it's log out. You're on this screen right now, right?
Excuse me.
Okay,
Sorry.
and yeah, this is something not in my control. So
Oh.
you just have to say I need X. Oh, hey, wait. What's your name?
Vishnupriya.
Vishnupriya. Sorry, the next student. Let me just fix this. Import user. Oh, sorry. What's your ID?
N0163
0163
7939.
1939. I have added you already. Let's see. Oh, you were not added. Okay, now try.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another student saying, excuse me. Who was that? Anyone else? Maybe you're on mute. Whoever was talking also.
I have a question. I don't know if mine finished because it kind of went through the whole process again, but this time it's telling me to upgrade.
Oh, what?
So I should just cancel this one.
So can you close your window and I will open your window from here?
Okay, ready.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you're already okay. I'm just have to press down here, custom. It started again.
Yeah, but I'm just looking. I just went into details, and there is an operating system, so I don't know if it went through okay.
I think it's okay. So I just started here, and let's see. Yeah, let it finish. Okay, I'll close this now.
Okay.
All right, guys, it's break time. So 8 o'clock, and let's see if everyone's Windows gets installed. So on, when it goes to the administrator area, so stay there, don't do anything. Or we have a class password there. Suppose some of you want to go ahead. Class password for local administrator of this is, I'm putting here small ABC, capital ABC, shift 123 without shift 123. See, so simple. Actually, I put it in the chat. So the class password, if you want to go with that, it's okay. If you want to go with your own different password, you can go for that too. This one is better. Sometimes students say that, okay, can you log into my account? And if you have the same password, I can log in easily. If you have your own password, then I have to. It's kind of, then you have to tell me, and then I have to write it. So this is the class password. This is for administrator account, yes. Okay, guys, so let's take a break and come back So the break will be.
What's the password for?
So this password is about to come when the Windows is fully installed. It will ask for administrator password at that time. So this is that password. You can put that there. Okay. So class starts at 8:20. Okay, 30-minute break.
Okay, shall I put my name, username? They ask me my username.
Well, username is by default administrator. They're asking for the password. If you reach that screen, then the password is there in the chat. Right. Okay, guys, let's meet after the break. Yay.
I'm 3-1.
All right, guys. So are you able to hear me? All right. Okay. So there's a yes. Oh, okay. Let's get back to what we were doing, and it's gonna get a bit more trickier now. So if we go back here, oh, that was a picture. Seriously, where's my machine? Oh, again, the picture. Okay. There's my machine. And so guys, you might be all here on Ziz window. Yes, everyone on this window? Yay. Okay. So I'm going to put that administrator password, and that is small ABC, capital ABC, keep pressing shift 1, 2, 3, which is exclamation at and pound sign, and without shift 1, 2, 3. So I'll be going press tab, and then small ABC, capital ABC, shift 1, 2, 3, without shift 1, 2, 3. Well, we can just press enter here, and it's going to accept it. And
Sir,
we need to log in. Yeah.
my mouse is just hidden when I the cursor. On that when I want
Yeah.
to fill the password.
So you could not put the password?
Yeah, because since the mouse is hidden when I put on the below one.
Okay, I'll connect to your machine quickly. It is key KT, right?
Yeah.
So you can close your window so I could open it.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. And small ABC, capital ABC, shift 1, 2, 3, without shift 1, 2, 3, tab, small ABC, capital ABC, shift 1, 2, 3, without shift 1, 2, 3. So you know the password, right? Enter. Okay, so you need to then press Control Alt Delete to really enter here. I'm just going to close that. You can carry on and see what I'm doing. Alt Tab. Where is my? This is mine. So we should all have been able to put the password. And now we need to log into that local administrator account. So there's on the left or on the top, you can see Control Alt Delete. So I'm going to click that Control Alt. You don't see that? Why? Did you press the full screen or scroll up? Okay, you got it. Cool. You didn't get it.
Should you click it?
So
Oh, Francisca, so I can connect your machine then.
Maybe
And
or something.
Frank, right? So this is your machine, Frank,
Yeah.
Win 10. Okay, so you can close your window so I could open it.
Which of my windows am I closing? Okay.
You know that window that you opened. You can close that.
Okay.
Is it closed?
Frank
The window
one.
that you're seeing. Yeah. Well, I can see Francisco. You can see my screen.
Yes.
You don't see this Control or Delete.
I don't see it on mine. Where
How's
am I?
that possible?
So I'm on the Windows screen.
You need to do full screen, then you can see it.
Full screen. You have to go for full screen.
Will you see it?
This one. You have to press this box. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Okay, when you press this box, so this should be showing.
No, it's not. It's just showing the welcome page where there's a picture.
Welcome page. Okay, well, you can take a screenshot of this and put it on WhatsApp or.
So,
Oh, you did this full screen, I think. Oh, this one?
You can see the
press
main
escape
windows
then.
you want us to go into.
Yeah, so you can press escape. And then you should be seeing the white area on the right and left and bottom. You know?
No, it's not.
Or did you press escape?
Currently, and it's not working that way. I can minimize, but I can't click on the colored screen. I don't know. Let's see. Can you? So
Okay, yeah. So it's your, you have to take your cell phone out very near to it, then it will show. Like very near to it.
Excuse me,
Or,
sir.
yeah.
So this is where I am.
Oh, well, actually, let me, finish with Francisca the issue. Okay. So, Francisca, I cannot see that.
Oh God.
Because of the wallpaper. If you remove the wallpaper, then yeah, I might be able to. But yeah, I will also not remove mine.
It's the screen. Okay. Oh, my wallpaper. Oh, sorry about that.
Uh-huh. Then when you face the camera to the screen, then I would be able to see that.
Thank you.
Yeah, the background is yes.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Currently.
Okay, can you show the left side of it?
So let me go full
Oh.
screen.
It's not showing.
So it's not showing.
Can you scroll up? Are you able to scroll up to the screen?
I can scroll. I can even click on the colored part.
No, the white area. On the white area, you can see the mouse,
Oh
right?
my God.
There you go.
Awfully
Okay. So 10 samosas you will be sending me. I will send you the address, right? Okay.
Thank you.
I'm
Sorry,
just kidding.
guys.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So yeah, let's get back to what we were doing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not able to move the mouse on this screen. Just
Yeah,
on the white
we will
screen.
not, we are all not able to move it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have to press this.
Okay. Just
Once you press this, then this comes.
So
right?
even also
Okay,
I cannot move on this. Shall you
Well,
share
no.
once my screen?
So you have to click on the screen and then start typing, and it will automatically start typing because mouse will not show for anyone.
I am facing the same issue before that because I can't move my mouse on that one also to
type.
Yeah, when I want to type the password to that password,
Yes.
I can't it because the mouse is not the hidden one and it's just on the image one.
So Kitama, can you see this? My mouse?
Yeah, I can see, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Wait.
when you see here, see my mouse first.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
I'm seeing.
And then I just, as soon as I enter this, obviously it's gonna hide. Then click on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wherever
hide,
it
yeah.
is, just click on it.
Okay.
And then start typing.
Okay. Just let me try it.
Hi, may I know the password? I'm not able to see the chat option here.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
The password is also in WhatsApp. Okay, you got it, Kitama. Great. Welcome.
Okay, let me type it.
And press enter. So type and press enter. So the password is in the WhatsApp chat as well, right? Okay. So everyone logged in? Yes. Okay. Thank you for the reply.
No, sir, I'm not able to type the password.
Oh, so see this? Your mouse is on the white screen like mine. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
And your mouse is on the white screen as well, right? You can follow me now, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you put the mouse and it's hidden, you just click on it. You have to click on it to grab that screen where the mouse is not shown, right? Once you click, now start typing and it will type. Right.
Oh yeah, it's working. Thank you.
Yay. Okay, welcome. So how many are logged in like this? So you can put in the chat as well. Yes means you're logged in. No means you're not logged in. So, but I think very few are have no access on chat. So Danilo says, okay. Ismail says yes. Tarani says yes. Sud says, Amin says yes. Arif says yes. Junior, Mayank, Psycho, Ola, Bode, Francisca, Kilichi. Your says yes. Oh, that's a lot of people saying yes. Caesar says yes. Okay. Andy also yes.
I think it's better
Pretty much
ask who
everyone.
hasn't.
Or yeah, who hasn't? Okay. So now the hard part starts. I mean, that was not the hard part at all. What we did, the hard part starts now. We need to reach the
Sir,
CD-ROM.
excuse me.
Okay, yeah, there's a hand raised.
So mine got stuck in that connecting page, and it's not.
Connecting. Okay, Vishnu, right?
Yeah.
So the machine name is VISH. Okay. So can you close the window?
Okay.
Okay, you did. Oh, you're here.
But I couldn't see that screen.
Okay. You're able to see my screen?
Yeah.
So tab. Oh, I did not. So mouse is here. As soon as mouse is hidden, I'll click on it and then tab, tab, tab. Enter. Alt key, keep it pressed, and I key. Yeah. No. Let me just quickly then go for it. Well. So it's thinking, okay, down, the second one, enter, and move the mouse so it could show the next screen, and then press, oh, I moved the mouse. Tab, spacebar, the long key, and then Alt N to next. Down, custom one we will select, enter, move the mouse, and then Alt N key to move forward. Okay, so Vishnu, it's gonna take some time. When it reaches the administrator, then the password I put in WhatsApp as well, and in this chat, so you can put that password and log in. If you have any issue, let me know. I'm gonna
Yeah,
close
but
now.
I'm not able to see the password in the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, you don't have WhatsApp chat as well?
No.
And you don't have the Teams chat?
I don't see the chat option in my Teams.
You're logged in as guest?
No, I logged in through Humber Teams only.
Then you can look on the top. There is people, there's raise, there's react, there's view, there's chat as well. Or click more. Do you see the three dots on the top?
Yeah, but it shows
You
only
don't
effects
see.
and avatars, language, and settings. That's it.
Hey, come on, you have to figure that out. Where's the chat? If
Okay,
not,
I'll
then 20 samosas on you. Okay. Okay, why I need to take out that samosa from my head? Go. Shoosh. Okay, so yeah, while it is going on, so I'm gonna close the window and going back to mine. Was there any other question? No. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, I'm back, guys. The mission here is mission impossible. Here is we need to attach to the CD-ROM. Okay, let me explain that in the diagram. So this is the machine which we are installing and going through that or suffering through that installation. So we need to attach the VMware tools. So VM tools. The ISO file .iso file of VM tools we need to attach to the CD DVD of this machine. First, we're going to attach. Then we need to, we have already logged into the Windows, right? So we need to reach the D drive or inside the Windows area, we need to reach the CD-ROM from Windows Explorer. Then we need to launch a file called setup64.exe. Once that file is launched, we're going to go next, finished. And then we're going to restart. Once you restart after installing the VMware tools, then you will see the mouse. So now we respect, how much respect you will have for the mouse from now on, right? But this is the thing, and for this I understand that some of you will be fast and you might catch that what I'm gonna do, but maybe majority of you I will have to connect to your machine one by one. So we are logged in before. So first thing, outside of the machine, we're gonna attach the ISO file to the DVD. Then we're gonna go inside the machine. We need to reach that DVD and launch the setup 64. Next, finish and restart. Then our suffering will be finished. Okay, so okay, now let me show you and observe. So the first thing, attach the VMware tools. Where are they? They are in the vCloud console. So I'm going to go to the vCloud dashboard here, this one. I'm going to go to my machine, and I showed you insert media before. I'm going to actually go there. So actions on my machine. As soon as I go to the right side, I see this eject media and insert media. You can scroll down as well from here. See this? You can scroll further down here if you don't see that. So first I'm gonna click eject media because whatever's in the DVD, virtual DVD, I need to eject it, remove it. Then I'm gonna click insert media, and then it will ask, oh, where do you want to insert? So I'm gonna say VMware tools I want to insert. Then it will be inserted, and then we can go inside the machine and reach the DVD and launch the VMware tools and restart. Whew, see? Okay, so first let's click eject media. Once we click eject media, leave it like this. It's gonna, just go away, right? First we click the eject media, then we go back, and this time we click insert media, right? Actions. Now I'm gonna click insert media, and it's gonna ask what to insert in the DVD, right? So I'm gonna click insert, and now it's a long list of software. What are we interested in? Actually, what are we interested in? Oh, sorry. Hey, it's not here, but it's there. It's still there. First, you click eject media. Sorry about that. We're not gonna click insert media, but the third one, it's right there at the bottom. Install VMware tools, because once you click the install VMware tools, it's gonna attach to the DVD automatically. But later, we're gonna still do eject media, insert media for something else. So yeah, sorry. First, you click eject media, then you come back here and you click install VMware tools. That's all. So let's see if it is okay for you. So I've already done eject media. Now I'm gonna just simply click this and then leave it like this. That's it, right? If that is done. Oh, I do echo as well. Okay. So yeah, if that is cool, right? Okay. Anyway, so let's go back to our machine. And now the task is, this is the pain in the neck. This is where we need to reach this guy, the yellow folder, and we need to launch that VMware tools next install. So, okay, let me show you now how it is. So I'm gonna, there's my mouse, and this is difficult, so I'm gonna connect to your machines, whoever is stuck. So don't worry, don't panic. If you're able to do that, good. Otherwise, don't panic. One more problem is this guy. I think, is everyone seeing red here? The network. Okay, we're gonna fix that too. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside here. So my mouse is now gonna hide. I'm gonna click somewhere here. In fact, I'm gonna take out my mouse. See this? I can click right on top of it. My mouse will hide here, right? So as soon as my mouse hides here, I'm gonna click here. So then I'm gonna press tab. Where is it? I don't see that. Shift tab takes it back. Tab. No, it's not there. Okay. Anyway, tab. I'll keep pressing tab until I see. I see that. See this? Something is moving in the back, right? Something is moving in the back. So you can see Alt. If I press Alt here. Okay. Wow, this is okay. Tab again. Now where's tab? And I'm gonna press Alt. Nope. Tab again. Don't worry. Let me just do it mine. Then I'm gonna connect to your machines. But I need to reach that folder.
I press
tab
Control
again.
Alt Delete and then Task Manager and close that window.
Okay. Man, you're genius. Okay, so there's a Control or Delete here. See this on the left side? Control or Delete. Once we send that, so it's gonna say lock, and we can press down arrow here or tab. Oh, then we have to click inside. Task Manager, exactly. You're right. So up arrow, down arrow. So you're just gonna go to Task Manager. Okay. So first I did, or who said that? Thank you. I think Danilo. Yeah, thank you. Control Alt Delete and then Task Manager, right? Up down. So and once we are there, is spacebar or Enter, and then move your mouse so it could show something. Okay. Once here, see
and
this?
Then Task. Then tab.
More details.
And
Not
task.
end task. More details, right?
And no, and task right away. So it does. You don't go to the other window. Just end task the server manager.
Yeah, that is also where I was gonna go the longer way, but yours is right. Let me just do that again. Control or Delete. I'm doing that again. What we were doing before. Click inside. Tab. Down arrow. Task Manager. Yes, we can close that window. That would be also good. Oh, since I opened it, so it's tab. Tab. See this? As soon as I go for end task here, this one. So tab end task. This one. And press enter. So it's already actually in the background closed. But if you end task, the background window should be closed then, right? And we can close this one as well. How can we close this one? Alt. See this? As soon as I press Alt, you can see that file on the top is blinking now. I'm just pressing Alt right now. Alt, 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 right? Alt F, because it will grab the file. Alt F. And if I go down, it's just gonna exit as well. So this means we are closing all the windows now. See, up, down, up, down. So Alt F and up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm just gonna press exit. Now the Windows is clear, right? So it should go to the yellow folder now. Well, obviously I'm gonna be connecting your machine, so let me just finish that. Need to turn on. Okay, so tab. Oh, there you go. Now tab is here. Tab, 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 and oh, alt tab, and then right arrow here. So tab reaches till here. E, and then I'm gonna do right arrow. Otherwise, tab skips the yellow thing. So right arrow goes on the yellow folder, right? Now I'm gonna press enter. Okay. And finally, we're reaching there. So down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, left arrow, down arrow. Okay, tab, 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 and then down arrow. So I'm reaching here, this PC. Guys, I will have to help you. So I'm gonna connect to your machine, but I'll just simply let me show you quickly. Then tab, tab, tab. Come on, why we have to go through this?
Sir, just one observation. I think your
Yeah.
DVD is not connected because it shows DVD in our machines, but your DVD is not uploaded.
Yes, you're right. It doesn't show VMware tools because I'm on DVD, and if I press enter, it does not say that. So this means if it's not, then I'm just gonna do the same thing, eject media and insert VMware tools. I'm gonna come back here and it's gonna show me, right? So I'll keep this window here. I'll go back to my vCloud. I'm gonna check that. Thank you for noticing that. So eject media. So I don't see anything else. This means the ISO of Windows 2019 is ejected. But now I'm gonna click this install VMware tools, and it should take it. And if I go back here to my Windows, oh, there you go. So now I can see the DVD here and inside of the DVD. So tab, Oh, okay. And right arrow, enter. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be connecting to you soon, but I'm there already. Setup 64, enter. Oh, what a pain. Seriously, why don't they load the drivers of the mouse? Could have been easier. Come on, come on. Okay, there you go. There's a, it's blinking there. So I need to reach that Alt. I'll just simply close this here. Alt and down arrow, close. And now I'm on the back window, enter. And tab, enter next, enter install. Okay, yeah, continue please. Are you sure you want to cancel? No, I don't want to cancel. Continue. As soon as it restarts, then it's gonna get the mouse. Then I'll go one by one with your machine. But I'm gonna ask at the end of it if anyone was able to do that with me. Okay.
I'm done.
You're kidding me. Who? Sorry, Danilo's done.
Me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
even I'm done.
Hey, that's good. Asad is done. Okay. Okay, the Junior says done. Mike says done. You guys are good. Okay, who else is done? You can put in the chat. 2 done, right? We can say 2 down. Okay, so
Sir, how can we solve that the issue of this mouse?
oh, I'm connecting to you. Don't worry.
I mean
This
that
is yeah.
I reach on the task manager, but
Yeah, it is tricky.
the
I mean,
the mouse is hidden. How? If there's any shortcut, you can.
oh, is hidden. That's the main issue. Oh, I'm again stuck with the tab. Okay, serious guys. So yeah, whoever asks the question, please just let me finish mine, and then I'm coming to your machine because it's really yeah.
Control Delta and reboot it.
Oh yeah, good. Control Alt Delete. This is also, thank God we have Windows experts here as well. Oh, actually, it just went for. I hope it takes it now. Yes. Restart. Let me just show you the mouse, and then how many are done? Amin is done. Asad is done. Okay. Mike, Junior, 4 are done. Okay. You got the mouse. This means this game is catch the mouse. Hey, see, the mouse is here. New level of respect for the mouse. Okay. Okay, guys, one by one, I'll connect you now. So yeah, got the mouse here. Whew. Oh, we got as soon as we install VMware tools, so the network is there and internet is there. Internet is there as well, and this is something activation for 180 days. This is also we need to see. Okay, guys, I minimize that. Yes. Whose machine should I connect?
So I'm unable to unlock the machine. I installed. I gave the admin password, everything. After that, it is locked. So I'm unable to unlock it using Control Alt Delete.
So it's Rashmi.
Yep.
Can you close your window?
Sure.
Okay, so do you mean by did you use the class password?
Yes.
I hope it's the class password that we used. Yeah, seems to be okay. Yeah. Okay, you're logging in now. Well, yeah, so this would be the first machine. Then I will just try to
Excuse me, sir.
to this machine now.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have a problem too.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you're saying? Yes. Yes.
Sorry, sir. About me, I reach this page. but I'm not able now to go to the next page.
Okay, yeah, it's just that I'm now coming to everyone's machine. Since I'm on this machine, so I'm trying to finish it. So I'll be coming to your machine real soon now.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
Yeah.
Sir, there is no any way to show us how can the button, yeah, the issue of this mouse when we reach on that hidden.
The thing is, you're not gonna see this anywhere. It's just this lab where we're facing that. In production environment, you're gonna have a mouse there, but this part is much more difficult to show because I was also just hitting here and there and checking everything. So
Everything.
It's better for me to actually, do it for you. Was it? I was gonna go some other way as well, but okay. I'm able to close now. Yeah, I'm coming to your machine, but giving steps for this one would be much more trickier. So better, I mean, if I can come to your machine and do that. This is something vCloud. I told the support team there as well that if why is this happening, and no answer. So this is something we have to face day one, but after that it's kind of smooth. Okay, now I'm going for that quickly. Go. So, okay, I hope it's easier. Yeah, there it is. And setup 64. If any other guys could connect to other guys, you could just really help me finish this sooner.
We could do it in break, and if we were in breakout rooms, they could share the screen and we could take control. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Oh.
I need help too.
But one of you must know already how to do it, so I need to know.
Correct. So the people that have already finished, we can help with that. We can be one in each one of the rooms, and we can help a couple of people.
Danilo, show me to me, Katama.
So yeah, this
Yeah,
means
we can be in the one room.
I need a separate list of who knows and who doesn't know.
So we can raise the hand of the people who know.
I think they have already posted done on the chat.
Those who have posted done are those that know. Okay.
Okay.
My junior. Okay, let me just create some breakout rooms. How long would maybe half an hour we can give to the breakout rooms?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you can
think
also
so.
jump in. You can also jump in into the rooms and see how we're doing.
Oh, so is there a time limit? Because I never did that. So
No, I think there's no time.
You can keep a max time limit, and we can close it anytime once we are done.
Oh, okay. But I can jump into rooms as well, right?
Yes, you
Like,
should.
Yes, you can.
I could come in and, hey guys, come on, come back. Okay, so I can do that. What? Where are the breakout rooms? Serious? If I go to more, record media, meeting info, language, speak, settings. If I go to settings, device settings, meeting options, meeting options maybe. Accessibility, don't show chat bubbles. Meeting options has who can bypass the lobby, everyone. Oh, I think we don't have that feature in Teams. I'm sure we have it, but I don't see breakout rooms. More options.
Or
Turn
maybe the
off.
4 of us, can we just log out from this one and just call individually certain people?
Okay, that is also
Wow, amazing. That is also very good.
Danilo, can I?
Or using any disk, for example.
Yeah, we can do that as well.
But guys, you know who you're gonna invite?
Who's calling me there so I can?
Francisco is calling me.
Sure, I'll call you.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to start with Katama.
I think one other option is to just do it again and tell us using somebody who has a problem and tell us what you are doing. Maybe some of us will be able to get it.
So getting off the Beach Boulevard onto Beach Boulevard. Oh, look at that fish tailing as he came off the freeway there.
Okay, guys. Anyone else can take anyone else? So who needs help?
Francisca needs help.
Okay, anyone can take Oyedele?
Oluwatosin, please.
Tarani also need help.
Me too.
I can. Oh,
okay.
just-
Arif, can you help Tarani and Oyedele?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Asad is calling Tarani. So Arif, can you call Oyedele?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Please, I need help too, please.
Francisca as well.
Yeah, I
Okay.
also need
Okay.
help.
And I also need help.
Okay. Who else can take? Who else?
Huda.
Tosin and Huda needs help. Who can take them? Tosin and Huda need help. Who can take them? They're like you have to log out and you have to call them on your teams. Anyone else who can volunteer?
So
Otherwise,
I'm gonna call Cesar. It's Ismail's name.
Okay. So I'm really finished with that. And who was this? Rashmi. So Rashmi, you're good. You can just log in now and you will see the mouse. Who else is there next?
Tosin.
Tosin, okay. And the machine is Tosin, Tosin. Okay. I'm connecting Tosin. Can you close your window? So I can open it. Yeah. Oh, Kelechi is saying he will take Tosin. Okay.
If Kelechi is doing, if you're doing Tosin, he can do Francisco, please.
Yeah. Okay. Tosin, Kelechi says.
Should I call you or?
Okay.
Let's go on the WhatsApp and chat it out. Then you can tell me what you want to do. Then let's disturb the class.
Okay. So, Francisco, somebody's calling you, right?
Just
okay.
a minute.
Tosin is still here.
Okay, Tosin is still here. You were not called. Kelechi did not call. Okay, so I'm gonna connect your machine.
Sorry, guys, I was in the washroom. I can help.
Junior. Okay,
yeah.
Junior, you can call who? Anyone needs help?
Me, sir. Vishnupriya.
So, Junior, can you call Vishnupriya? And I'm helping Tosin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
Okay.
Vishnupriya,
Tosin, can you close
shut
your
me?
window?
Yeah. How far?
Teams? Can you shut me through Teams?
Yeah.
This.
I don't know. Just tell me where you are. Yeah. Just
I've
let me
closed the
see your
window.
screen.
Kelechi, I'm helping Tosin. Can you help someone else?
Okay, sorry. I'm helping Francisca.
Okay, good. Thank you. Tosin, so I'm just going to finish this and right. And did we do the it's not okay, Tosin. I need to eject media and then I need to install Vmware tools. It's connecting and now it's here. Okay. Tab, enter, and we should be here now. Setup 64, enter. Okay. and then close this, enter, tab, enter, install. Okay, we're there now. Yay. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on. So once it is finished, then we can. Okay, it needs a restart. Finish. Come on, close. Finish. Restart. Yay. Or not. Okay. Up and okay. So this was Tosin. Tosin, when it restarts, you can log in. The mouse will be there. Next.
Okay.
Who's next?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Huda.
Huda. Okay. Huda. Oh, HU. Okay. So please, can you close the window? Okay, got
Yeah,
it. And did you do the eject and install? I'll just do that. Oops. Install Vmware tools. Then we go here. Oh, it's already there. Next, install. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so Huda, you can, it's restarting and you can connect and you will see the mouse after restart. Who's next? Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, so everyone is done. Yay. Anyone needs help with the mouse?
Yes, I need help. Sit stuck.
Okay. So yeah.
Hmm?
What's the name?
Just go microphone.
Name?
Mehdi.
M-A-H. No, M-A. M-E or A?
Yeah, M-E.
M-E-H.
D-I.
Okay, so can you close your window? Okay. Oh, you did not do the eject thing. So eject media.
My God.
And install member tools.
What is this thing, Maya? Huh?
And now we're here.
What's this?
Cool. It started directly from there, which is good. Enter. Next, enter. Install. Okay, that was fast. Okay. Okay, Mandy. Oh. Serious. Enter. Okay, it's restarting. Mandy is done. Anyone else?
Okay, thank you.
After restart, grab it. Okay, welcome.
Please,
Yeah.
I need help to
Name?
Olabode.
OLU, right?
OLA.
OLA. Okay, that's one. Please close your window. Okay. And did you do the check media actions, install Vmware tools? Tab. Oh, there. Okay, that's going fast, which is good.
Hi,
I
teacher.
think
Can you check if you have already opened the let me check the name who I'm helping. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's having an issue. The console windows is saying like showing like someone has the console open already.
Oh, okay.
Check your side,
Let me
please.
check if I have that. Okay, so all about him. You can, your machine is good. After restart, check it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Whose machine? Sorry.
I'm checking the name.
Tarani?
No, not Tarani. The name starts with S with S. Sha. Yeah. I have it on here on the other side. Let me check. Vishnupriya.
Vishnu. Okay.
Vishnu.
Vishnu machine. I wish. Okay. Vishnu. Oh, it opened for me. So I'm gonna close it. Now you can try to open.
Okay.
Anyone else? Anyone else who needs help? Oh, everyone's done. Yay. Anyone who is needing help, let me know. There are hands raised. So, oh, Tosin, okay, maybe someone's helping. Tarani, I think someone is helping. Everyone else is done. Okay, so we're waiting for those guys. Well, I could help others as well. Now we need to wait for those guys.
Please, I'm still having issue with mine. I'm getting one.
What's the name?
Message like server manager something.
What's the name?
Tosin. Yeah.
Okay. And please close the window. So you may close the windows. I can open. Okay. Yeah. So did I fix this and it's restarting or? Oh yeah, mouse is there. Now what? So it's okay. Tosin. Right?
Okay, let me hope.
You don't see the mouse?
I've not seen it.
No, like you have to go here and click on top of it and then you will see the mouse.
On what? I should click on what, please?
Anywhere. So you're in the white area, right? You can see my screen. So you're seeing my screen? Yes. Tosin?
Yeah, I can't see your screen.
Your screen is not shared.
Okay, let me
Oh,
share
my.
my screen. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, my screen is not shared. Okay. Okay, that was the thing. Let me share my screen. Okay, my screen is shared now. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, so yeah, your machine, I'm connected to that, and in the white area, I'm here. Then here, anywhere, just click anywhere, and you should see the mouse here. You have to click somewhere here in this Windows, and if the mouse is there, then wait for us. The rest of the things I need to tell everyone once everyone's issue is gone, right? So the mouse is working for you. I'm gonna close. You can test it now.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone
Sorry,
else who needs
sir.
help? Yeah.
Yes, please. If you can enter.
Name?
Cesar. Yes, but please, if you can, I need to know what are you clicking for each step?
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, you want to repeat it? Something
No,
that we don't need to know.
Do you want, if you want, I will share my screen and I will do each step that you say.
So Cesar, try to
Yes.
understand this. This will not happen
Okay.
anywhere
Okay.
in the company. No one will ask this one in the interview. So you don't have to remember these particular step because Windows always have a mouse. This is vCloud issue. Because of that, we are stuck. But this whole exercise has nothing to do with career, and this has nothing to do with interview. It will not come in the exam as well.
Sorry,
So,
sir,
yeah.
because for example, if I need to create another virtual machine, so I need these steps again, right or not?
So if you're creating somewhere else other than vCloud, then you won't have to do all this. This is just vCloud issue. And but if you're new, and this is really annoying. I mean, where's the tab? You're gonna be much more confused, and we're gonna take like 1 hour to do that. That's why
Okay.
I'm doing it for everyone, right?
Okay,
So
if you
this is
can
something.
enter to my account,
Okay. So
please.
did you close the window?
Just a minute. Okay, I close it.
Okay. So the mouse is not there. Okay. So let me check. Did you do the eject media? I'll just do this anyway. And then install Vmware tools. And okay. Whew, okay. So first is I'm gonna close this. Down, close. And then Alt or okay. Just close this one as well. Tab, and down, Alt tab or Shift tab, and then go down, right arrow, and go down arrow, enter, tab, down arrow, setup 64. It's opening now. The installation. Okay, one day, Monday or Sunday. Close this. It's the previous window will open. Tab, enter, install. And now it's gonna install the drivers, display drivers, and network drivers, everything. And it's gonna connect us to the internet as well. Yes. Enter and enter. So it's restarting now. Oof, it's done. So when it restarts, then you will see the mouse. I'm gonna close that. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, anyone else who needs help? We're done. Herbert, I cannot hear you if you're speaking. You're mute, I guess. Oh, still cannot. When you unmute, still cannot.
So each
Anyone?
time, each time when we install VM tools, so same set of tools will be installed, or each time different tools, anything will be installed in that.
Same sort of tools will be installed the first time when you're installing.
Okay.
And yeah, same VMware tools is a must for every virtual machine. Well, actually for Windows virtual machine.
Sorry, I'm ready. If anybody else is here,
Yeah, I think all
I
are
can
done.
help them. If no, it's everything done. So
I think all are done. Thank you. Anyone left? No. So let's go ahead. Okay. So I'm just gonna go back here, and since no one is saying there's an issue, this means everyone is okay, right? And let's go ahead with what we need to do next. So guys, your screen might be looking like this if it looks like that you have Server Manager open here. So you see this minimize button. So go ahead and click minimize. Once you click minimize, you should be seeing this desktop, right? You should be seeing this desktop. Now everyone sees 180 days here. If yes, then you can put in the chat yes. If no, then you can put
Excuse me, sir.
no.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah, Robert.
Yes, please, can you try to attend on my machine?
Oh, I mean, says Rush. Okay, that means yes, I guess. So that's good. So, okay, yeah. So Herbert, you were asking for help, but because this is your machine, her?
Yeah, no. Actually, I have two. I have two machines. The first one, I first installed the one with the command line, so I had to install another one.
Okay. No, so the command line one you can delete, but now this is your machine. I mean, you need help.
Yes, I need the help for the one I've just installed. That is the first one.
This is the first one. Oh, you're looking for second one. So HE.
Yeah, the first one, HEV.
HEV. This is the one that you want to work on.
Yes, regarding the mouse.
Okay. Wow, that's HERV and HEV. So this is you don't want, right?
Yeah, you can delete. You can delete.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it now because it's gonna be a problem. Oh, so first I have to power off the machine, then I'll delete it. Come on, move it. And powered off. There's a delete button now.
Okay.
And this should be gone now. Okay. So this one, HEV M11.
Yes.
So I'm connecting to this. Okay. Can you close the window from your side?
Okay.
Retry.
Close.
Okay. So you don't have the mouse, right?
Yeah,
okay.
mouse.
Okay. So eject media and install VMware tools. Okay, down, close. And then tab, right arrow, enter, open, and then go for down, right arrow down further, enter on top of that, tab, down arrow, setup 64. Wow, I'm going to be doing that in my dreams today. So, okay. Alt. Okay, enter, next, tab, next, install, Oh, come on, man. All right, enter. Enter, and yes. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. It just enter. Finally, restarted. Okay, grab it from the restart. After restart, you should be seeing the mouse. So log in, and I'm going to close that. You can open it on your side, and let's get back to our next lab. Lab. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Where was my machine? Oh, somebody opened my machine. I think I opened my machine. So I need to close this one and go for that already opened one. All right, so guys, this is your screenshot number 1 coming now. Da-da-da. So you need to see all this, and you need to take a screenshot of 180 days showing here while your name here is showing. So everyone knows how to take a screenshot?
Yes.
Yeah. So are you able to take a picture of the screen where your name Win10 is showing, or Win11, your name is showing, and 180 days is showing? Everyone has that? So I'm gonna take a sample screenshot now, right? But it will have my name. You cannot use that. So there is. I took a screenshot. It is key shift
No,
and
no,
S,
I'm not.
or and I took a screenshot now. This is the one. Yep. Someone was saying something.
I'm not getting that screen. I'm not having that.
Okay, so how many are not getting 180 days here? I mean, so guys, did you minimize everything from the screen? Minimize, and you should be on the desktop area like this, and then let me know if you don't see that. So who's saying?
Yes.
Yes means you don't have it, or yes means you have it?
I have it. Yes, I have it now. After
Okay.
minimizing.
Okay, so who does not have it? So everyone has it. Okay, so take a screenshot and you need to label it. So I'm gonna tell you everything slowly. Don't worry. I took a screenshot. I'm showing you in the chat now, the screenshot, and I'm showing in Teams chat and then WhatsApp chat as well. So this is a screenshot, but my name is showing there. So obviously you need to take a screenshot of your named window. And see this, the label. So I'm gonna come here in this, and I'm gonna put here, you have to label or give a name to each screenshot. So screenshot 1 is Windows activated. This is the name of the screenshot. You can save the screenshot with this name, right? Rename it to this name. Okay, put dash instead of colon. I don't think it will accept your screenshot name is screenshot, and I'm putting that sample here as well. Oops. So this is a screenshot, my sample. So the label is this, and screenshot 1, Windows activated, and your name on the left side. So this is my name. This is a sample screenshot. I'm putting that now. You don't have to put it in the chat. You will be saving it in the MS Word file, right? You will be saving the screenshot in your MS Word file. You're gonna name the file as your full name, college ID, and course name. So let me give you an example of that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I can see that Windows 180 days, but I cannot take screenshot of my name and it on the same page. It's like I need to take 2 screenshot. Even if I take full screen, one is not seen. what to do.
So guys, anyone having this issue, you can actually
I have
make
the
this
same
window
issue
smaller.
too.
To me.
The screen is too wide.
Sorry.
Sayed, I was on Taruni's laptop, and there's a resolution issue because of which she has to scroll, so she cannot
Okay.
see the bottom taskbar.
So Tarani, you can scroll up, and do you see that name when you scroll up?
Yeah, I can see that when I scroll up, but you can't see that Windows Server with 180 days.
Oh.
You need to scroll down for that.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, I understand that. But yeah, you can take two screenshots then. But if you can do this, like make the whole window smaller, yeah, again, this will be
But you
not
have to
showing
scroll.
that
Excuse me,
Even
sir.
if you
you
make
have
it
to change the
smaller, you
screen
have to scroll.
resolution. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. This is Ismail Samim with same issue, but if you come down and screenshot with that 180 day, at the left of bottom of the screenshot, you will see your name, Ismail Samim or Tarani or something.
Left bar
Taruni,
as
you
well.
can try control and minus. Control
No,
and
like
minus.
if you bring that 180 days place and
Uh-huh.
take the screenshot, at the
Okay.
top left, you will see your name like at the screenshot shot like
So Tarani, can you still try? Because
okay,
yeah, see
right.
this at
Ismail
the
Winton Google
yeah,
Chrome.
you're right.
That name, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody needs assistance? I finished one already.
Taking a screenshot. Oh yeah,
No,
everyone's done actually.
okay, so
Everyone's
we're
done.
good.
Oh, thank you. So, oh, we went ahead actually. So, guys, take a screenshot of this. So just minimize everything, and it should be 180 days showing here. This means the Windows has been activated for 6 months, and and the screenshot should show this name. So yeah, Thrani, if you're able to take a screenshot, you can see that it's written outside as well. So you should be okay.
Should I take a
Okay, in the
screenshot from
Google,
the
it's
main one,
like
right?
Tarani Window 10 Google Chrome. That's fine, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah. There was another question.
Yeah, the question is, I just
Mhm.
finished with what fish.
Okay.
Yeah, now
That's good.
so
So
should I take a screenshot from
yes.
this
So
Windows or
go to the desktop area, minimize everything, go to the desktop area. If you see 180 days written there,
I
Junior,
got it. Yeah, I got it.
yeah, then you need to take a screenshot where your name on the top or on the left side, either on the top or this one, and this 180 days both are showing. So take a screenshot, save it in your MS Word file, right?
Okay, this is
Because
the
at the
first.
end of the class you will upload. Yeah. Mhm.
This will be the first screenshot, right?
First screenshot, exactly. Maybe today it's just one screenshot. So sometimes it will be 3, sometimes it will be 2, sometimes it will be 10. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is very, very important, because if you don't see activation, you won't be able to go ahead. That I asked you to take a screenshot of this configuration. This will guarantee that throughout the course we will not have any issue with the Windows at least. Okay. So if you,
Excuse me,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
I have a question. Is it okay to have two screens? Two screenshots?
Well, one screenshot only having the other screenshot only having that is not kind of screenshot that gets marks, because this is whose screenshot is this and whose screenshot is that. It's kind of that. I mean, if the Humber management, the controls area or audit guys see that, they will say, hey, how are you marking? Who's this? So I'll look hard. So the screenshot must show the name, and it's easy. If you don't see this name, then you can still see the right on the top name as well. So there are some standards we have to follow, right? Okay. Hopefully that is okay. If there's an issue, let me know. Okay, guys. Oh. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead. 9:30. Woohoo. Okay, we finally reached Windows, and we got this first screenshot as well, and it's activated. That's very good. Now we have just a few million more steps. So what we can do is we can carry on the class till 1:30 at night or 2 o'clock, right? Because you're all free tomorrow as well. You don't have anything to do. So, oh, so why did I
I
smile?
have to do. I work.
Why did I
Well,
smile? I mean, I was making a very serious face here. Come on.
Yeah.
we have Sunday
Yeah.
just to rest, right? That's what Sunday is for.
No, Friday. I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm dead tired here. Come on, man. 9 to 5 and then here. I want to sleep right now. So yeah, I'm just kidding. Sorry, but that was just for fun. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and there it is. Let's create first VM done. Give IP done. We have mouse issue. Yeah, cache the mouse. We played that
Sorry.
game as well. Yep.
The IP given is the ones that we set up of DHCP at the beginning.
That's what we're gonna do. So well, first we're gonna basically configure the machine. Then we're gonna install directly DNS DHCP.
All right. So because
Yeah.
well, that we did the given IP or we did not.
Oh, no. So that IP was given to us by Humber. We don't need that.
We need to change it. I know, but that was
Yeah.
already done, or this is for a
No.
future class.
Like that. Yeah, that IP that was given to us by Humber is already done. But we're gonna be creating our DHCP later. We haven't done it now.
Okay.
Till now. Okay, guys. So install Vmware tools. Whew, that was done. Okay, so we have some other tasks here. This all is done, and yeah, after that we did activation. So this was also done. So Windows activation, that is. Windows activation. Okay, then there is configure IP. So we're gonna go for carefully go for configure IP. Then we're gonna rename. Rename requires a restart as well. Check the date and time, and then we're gonna take a snapshot of the whole machine. So let's go back to our machine, and so it has internet access. Everyone has internet access. So let's go to Internet Explorer. Let's open Internet Explorer. And in when Trump was there, so I used to say, let's go. If you can see Trump, this means you have internet, because Trump was everywhere in the news at that time. Some of you might not even know whom I'm talking about. No, he was pretty famous.
I'm Cuban, so
Okay,
I know
anyway.
who is in.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's go to some website. So here, kijiji.com. Kijiji. No, that's CNN. Come on, let's just go for CNN. So CNN.com or something quick, and just tell me if you got internet connection, because then we can do a very good, a very important thing. Okay. You know what? What am I doing? I was just doing very quick. So just close. If anything pops up, close, and you should see some kind of news there. Anyone not seeing the news? Anyone's internet not working? So everyone's internet is working. Okay. So
mine is yet to work. I don't know.
Okay, still opening.
It's still opening.
Because we need to, if I go for the tasks, we needed to install Google Chrome. That is the only thing before we shut internet down from this machine. We do not need machine for internet for anything else in this machine, but we need to install Google Chrome, because that's our browser of choice to handle the whole VMware environment. So Google Chrome here. This I didn't even mention in the list, but I saw that the internet is there. It's a good thing to install Google Chrome. Otherwise, we're gonna suffer. So yeah.
I'm still having issues. I'm seeing content from the website listed below is being blocked by Internet Explorer security configuration.
No, did you click? If there's a pop-up, click close. If there's another pop-up, click close.
You guys
Right?
also can do a ping from the CMD to Google if it's ping